Hello and welcome to Emerald Cottage. How are you all doing? It's a pleasure to see you here. Welcome back if you've been here before and welcome if you're new. I'm Jill. I'm coming to you from the south of England, Berkshire today. It's a beautiful day today, although I think rain is forecast later. And it is Sunday the 15th of March. It's Mother's Day. My kids are on bed still, not expecting much from them. We don't really do Mother's Day in this house. I don't know why, just don't really. So yeah, I don't have very high expectations. It's been a while since I've been on. I've been really busy. Had a week skiing in France, which was lovely. Well, lovely for me, not so lovely for my husband, who fell and broke a rib. So that wasn't so good. He fell on day 2, getting on a lift, on a button lift, which is one of the ones that it's like a big pole with a square round disc at the bottom of it that you shove between your legs, and then it kind of pulls you up the mountain. And you're not supposed to sit on it, you just kind of like let it pull you. And he sat on it a bit too heavily, and then one ski went that way, one ski went that way, and he was flat on his back twice on really hard compacted ice, and broke a rib. So that wasn't so good. That was on day 2, so I had the rest of the week skiing on my own with my own instructor, which was amazing. But we had a nice weekend anyway. We used the spa, had a massage. I had 2 massages. What else did we do? We went to the gondola at the top of the mountain and had lunch. We just went for a couple of walks. So we had a really nice week. That was 2 weeks ago. We're back 2 weeks now. Sorry, I'm squinting a bit. It's very bright today. You can probably see the sunlight reflected in my specs. So yeah, I'm a bit like, can't really see very well. What else have I been up to? I've been over to London to see my mum. And I've been doing loads of walking. I'm doing a walking challenge this year. So my challenge this year is like one that I've done in the past actually, is to walk the equivalent of the length of Land's End, John O'Groats, which for those of you who don't know, Land's End is the sort of southernmost point in England, and John O'Groats is the northernmost point in Scotland. So it's the longest walk you can do in the UK, basically. I think it's something like 1,083 miles, and I'm doing it over a year, so that's averaging 3 miles a day, which is very doable. The only difficult bit is doing it every day. So what I've been doing is trying to do 4 or 5 miles and bank some miles, so I've got some in hand for if I get sick or if I can't be bothered or whatever. So like on Friday I didn't walk at all because my daughter needed me at home. But yesterday I was Mrs. Superwoman. I did my shred class in the morning, then I did a body pump class, then I walked 10 kilometers, and I went dancing for 3 hours. So yesterday was like just the best day ever. Anyway, we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about crochet and yarn and knitting and all those lovely things. So if you've not been here before, this isn't a podcast about my life in general. Well, it is a bit, but it's mostly about crochet and craft and all those kind of yarny things. I haven't got any finished objects. I seem to have been serially restarting. Is that right? Serially starting projects in a serial manner. Got lots on the go, but nothing finished for various reasons. So let's jump straight in and I'll show you what I'm working on. So my first whip is this Inner Whirl scarf, and I can't remember who it's by. I put it on screen, and it's a Inner Whirl. It's written for the Sheepies Whirl, which is a cake that looks like this. So it comes like this, and you can pull from the middle or from the outside. This one I'm using from something else. I'm pulling from the outside. This one is the end of the cake, and so you can see it used to be cake shaped, and now it's all collapsed in itself, and it's just an absolute bird's nest nightmare to work with. The Inner Whirl scarf is, as I say, is designed for the whirl scarf, and it's quite a narrow, well, not middling narrow, it's an average size scarf, but it's very long, as you can see. So it goes through various gradations of colour until we get through to the light purples, and then the darker mauves are coming in, and so on and so forth. So it keeps going. So it's very clever the way the yarn works. It's 4 ply, so sort of 4 ply of, like for this one, 4 ply of the purple, and then you can see gradually coming in there is 1 ply of this next light pink colour, and then after a while it'll be 2 plies of the light pink, then 3 plies of light pink, then totally light pink, and then it starts moving into the next pink down, and then towards this lovely sort of cherry red. So this one, as you can see, started off with a burgundy colour. I've gone through all these iterations of getting lighter and lighter, then darker and darker, so it's beautiful. I'm really happy with it. It's just for myself, and I'm just going to wear it like that on my neck. What else can I tell you about it? I'm using, this is the label of the ball band of the wool. It's a bit tatty, but the colour is Tasty Nom Nom. You can see there, Tasty Nom Nom. It is a mixture of cotton and acrylic, and I'm using a 3.5mm hook with it, which seems to be working quite well. It's quite open texture. Excuse me, drinking my tea. It's very easy pattern, 2-row repeat, very easy. Yeah, really nice project. And I've been working on this for years because this is my take with me when I'm traveling project. And I took it, the last trip I remember taking it to, or not the last one, but the earliest trip I can remember taking it to was to Yosemite. And that was, I think, 3 years ago. 3 years ago? 2 years ago? 3 years ago? I think it was, I can't remember, but I definitely worked on it before then because I took it quite a long way in Yosemite. I think this yarn actually I've worked on 3 times. So it's been something, and then I frogged it, and then there's something else, and then I frogged that, and then finally this one. I think the reason I frogged it is because I don't actually like this section here. I don't like the colours in it. Yeah, that mixture of the white and the burgundy, I don't know, I don't like it really. But it's only a short section, and the rest of it I love, so it's fine. So that's my Inner Whirl scarf, which I'm keeping in my, just a organza bag from Wool Warehouse. Right, let's get the right wool. We don't want that one. Oh dear, this is bad news. I'm getting retangled now. Oh God. Don't tell me. I've got both balls tangled up together, haven't I? Oh no, that's that one. Oh, that's all right. It's all right. We're good, we're good, we're good. Let's just pull that out. I remember now, I was winding a ball. Damn it. Where's that going? Excuse me. Sorry, it's all good. Nothing to see here. It's all good. I was winding the end of this yarn nest because it's such a nightmare. I can't even work with it at the minute. So that's what I was doing. I was winding it onto a ball to try and make it a bit more manageable. So let's just shove that in the bag. It's a big mess anyway. And that's my Inner Whirl scarf. I'm also making another Inner Whirl for my mum. And it is... Where's it gone? Oh, it's here from before. I'm not doing very well today. It is with... Again, 3mm hook, very organised, wrote it down, look. Can you read that? 3.5mm hook. And it was with this Dystopic Fibres. Have I put it in here? Have I put it in here? I've got my, oh, I have it in here. So Dystopic Fibres, that's the ball band. Dystopic Fibres. And the colour's called Mycelium. And it is 75% merino, 25% nylon. And it's hand dyed in Glasgow in Scotland. So as you can see, I've almost run out of this ball of yarn. It's this lovely kind of creams and beiges. I think it's absolutely beautiful. I love this yarn so much. Now the problem is I've run out, so I've as you can see, run out. So the scarf is not long enough because I've put it around my neck like that. That's not long enough to be a scarf. It needs to be twice that long. I have ordered some more yarn from Dystopic Fibres, but hasn't arrived yet. I've got a feeling that the guy that is Dystopic Fibres isn't well. So on his Instagram in February, mentions not being well or going into hospital or something. So I don't know what's going on with him. And I've emailed him twice and I haven't got any reply. And it's been 2 weeks now since I bought the yarn, and there's been like radio silence. So a bit worried about him because A, I don't want him to be unwell, but B, I'm a bit annoyed because I do think you shouldn't really accept orders off your website if you're not going to fulfill them. And there's nothing I can do, so I'm just stuck waiting now for another one of these. And I've got this half-made scarf from my mum. So yeah, slightly annoying, but what can you do? There's no point in getting upset about it. So anyway, that's that one. I then have my knitting project. Yes, knitting, which is my Sophie shawl, which I think I've shown you before. It's coming on really well now. Let me just get the wool out of the way. So here we have it. Look at that, isn't it lovely? I'm so proud of this. Look at those beautiful increases. Just lovely. Oh, I love it so much. And then it comes into this just straight section here. And it's a very easy pattern. It's by Petite Knits. It's called the Sophie Shawl. It's like a bit viral at the moment. The yarn I'm using for this, I don't think I've got the labels of it. I seem to have lost them. It was Wild Atlantic Yarn was the, got it in here, no I haven't. Wild Atlantic Yarn was the yarn dyer for the, where's that gone? There it is. The like fingering weight. I'm guessing this is probably nylon merino again. I would imagine it feels like it. I've nearly finished this ball. I've got another ball caked up ready to go. And then I paired it with this oh, what's it called? I can't remember. Oh, that's so annoying. Did I write it down in my book? I might have written it down in my book. This is my little crochet planner thing my friend got me for Christmas. I might have written it down in my book. Oh, I have. It was called, I can't read my writing. Permia Lamana. Permia Lamana. Lace weight yarn. And I bought both of these from Knit With Me in Richmond. I think I've shown these before. Working it on, what size are these needles? I think these are 3.5s, I think. I should say on them somewhere. If I can read 3.5mm again. And yeah, it's coming on really nicely. I love it, absolutely love it. It's going to be a really nice big scarfy shawl thing. Love it, just lovely colour. So that's my Sophie shawl. Oh look, there's the ball band there. Premia Lamana. That'd be good if I could read my own. Why have I written Permia? Premia Lamana. Super Kid mohair and silk. And it's beautifully soft. And I'm holding the two together so you can see there's the two together. Look. You can just see that there's two strands there. Can you see? Hold them together. And I thought that knitting, holding two strands together would be a nightmare. It's actually really easy. Now there are a couple of spots where, let's see if I can find one, where I've sort of not carried it properly. So like, let's see if you can see, just, where is it? Just there, that long strand of the skinny wool. So I've not carried that properly, but it's fine. No one's going to see that. So I don't really care about that. So that's that one. Then my next work in progress is crochet along run by Miho Crochet, and my friend told me about this one, and it's called the Geometric Shawl. Johanna Lindhall, I think is her name, of Miho Crochet, and it's crochet along, and she's doing it in 5 or 6 parts each week. I don't know, 1 part a week, and I'm halfway through part 1, which is looking like this. So it's mosaic crochet, which I'm really pleased with this. So what I'm doing is I'm using 2 balls of wool. I'm using this whirl, which is the colour Turkish Delight, and it goes from this purple right through this beautiful red. Love it so much, it's gorgeous. And I'm pairing it with this Sheepies Whirlette. I had to break my yarn band and buy another one. I'll talk about the yarn band later. I had to buy a second one, which I think they're a bit different in shade, but it'll be fine. So the shawl is triangular, so you can see it starting out. It's going to get much wider, and it's very geometric, hence geometric shawl. I had a problem where I got to the end of the stripe section and started this neck section, which, as you can see, has a chain two and skip two. Can you see that there? Chain two and skip two. And what was it saying? Oh yes, my stitch count was off, so I had to just like throw in a couple of increases randomly to increase the number of stitches, which I think has worked. I don't think you can tell, and certainly once it's finished you'll be able to tell. But it's this lovely kind of grid pattern, and it's the same both sides, which is very pleasing. So that's my what's it called again? Geometric shawl pattern thing. Whip, that's the word I'm looking for. Gosh, I'm not doing very well this morning. I'm really tired after yesterday. I can't remember if I said earlier, I did 2 exercise classes in the morning, and then 10k walk, and then the dancing, and my legs are like jelly today. I'm really tired, but I'm okay. Right, next is an embroidery project, which is this beautiful one here. Look at this. Oh look, it looks so nice on camera. It's just coming along really nicely. I'm not very good at embroidery, I just don't think I am, but this looks really nice. I'm really pleased with it. So it's a sausage dog, as you can see, and a Christmas jumper, of course, and it was a present from my son for Christmas. It is this kit here, Craft Club, and it's called Santa's Little Helper. It's down there, Santa's Little Helper, and it's this little sausage dog. So cute. I'm loving this. I've been doing it really gradually, just a little bit at a time, no rush. It's a very chill project, and I'm finally just taking my time, just making it look okay. Looks better on camera than I thought it would, so I'm really chuffed. And yeah, it's just really sweet. I'm dreading doing the face though, because I think that's got the potential to muck it all up, so definitely doing that last. So that's my embroidery project. Oh look, there's the Wild Atlantic Yarns label from my Sophie shawl, Wild Atlantic Yarns. There we go. And that was a bargain. That was £25 to £15. Woohoo! Nice one. Keep those. Right, my next whip, which I need to go and get one. Actually, bear with me. My next whip is this beast here. Look at this. Wow. So it's my Wild Shore blanket, which is a pattern by Lucy of Attic 24. It's her 2026 blanket crochet along. Again, she's releasing it 1 part a week over 6 weeks. I think she might have released it all by now. I'm playing catch up a bit, but look at it, just look at it. Look, la, isn't it amazing? I love it so much. Just gorgeous. Love it, love it, love it. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous pattern, and it's all free. She's so generous. And it's this kind of shell pattern, as you can see. Really easy to do. I've been a very bad crocheter, and I have not been doing my ends in. Look at all those ends, la la la, hundreds of the bloody things. So that'll be a job for another day. It's all done in Stylecraft Specialty K. She releases 2 colour plans for it. One is Stylecraft, one is Yarnsmith's Merino. So I'm guessing that's slightly more expensive because it's merino, which is why I didn't buy it. Plus I like Stylecraft anyway. So that's my Wild Shore. It's called Wild Shore blanket. So that is that one. Then the next one I've got to show you is a blanket that I'm making for the hospital, which I just started a crochet class thing, which is this one here. I'm not loving it. It's very stiff. You can see, like, it's got no drape. So I don't know if it'll be better once it's washed, maybe. It is just this yarn, which is like a Aran, might even be chunky. Couldn't find my 6mm hook, so that was annoying. Still don't know where that's gone. Not loving this. Don't want to talk about it. Corner to corner. that's all there is to say about that one. It's just, yeah, I like the colours, mind you. The colours are nice. That's one thing that's good about it. But yeah, I'm not loving it. And I can't decide whether to frog it and work it up in a bigger needle, a bigger hook. I don't know. What do you think I should do? Because it looks really nice, doesn't it? It's just like a bit of cardboard though. It's no drape to it, so it's not very cozy. I don't know what to do. I can't decide. Help me decide. Tell me what you think. Frog it or finish it. I've then got a Christmas stocking, which is so nearly finished. I'll show you it. It's really cool. Is it in there? Yeah. So this was with my Crochet Society Advent, I want to say. And look at this funky thing. It's a big stocking. Oops, I'm connected to 2 balls of wool at the moment, which doesn't help. Let's just... Yeah, so there it is. It's a big stocking. It's really funky. I love the colours of it. It's gorgeous. I didn't love the yarn. The yarn was, as you can see, really like staticky and sticking to me, and just, yeah, it's not good. It's very if you probably remember before, if you've watched me before, I complained about the staticness of it. It just sticks to you all the time, which is, yeah, kind of annoying. Anyway, that's, I wonder if there's size 6 hooks in there. Is there a hook in there? Oh, don't tell me there's no hook, because I won't know what size hook I was using. Oh god, so bad for that. Anyway, that's that one. Then got I'm just going through all the whips here because why not? Let's rename this podcast. Let's rename this All the Whips. So this is my first attempt at a Sophie shawl, which is not very good. I'll see if I can see if you can see. I mean, look at that big angle in it there. I don't know what I've done. It's all wonky. Well, I don't know what I've done. I've increased on the wrong side. This is getting frogged. This is some yarn that I bought at... Oh, Jill. Brain. Where did I buy this yarn? I bought it at... Oh, yes, in the Cotswolds on holidays last year. In a little shop in Bourton-on-the-Water. Can't remember the name of it. Can't remember the name of the yarn. Cotswolds yarns, or Cotswolds wool. Did I keep the ball band? Oh, kept the ball band. How very organised of me. So it is Cotswolds Lavenders, that's it. Colours of the Cotswolds Lavenders. And it doesn't have a colour name, but it's 100% blue faced Leicester, so it's wool. It does feel quite rough actually, it's not very soft. But I wanted to use it for this Sophie scarf because I thought it would make a nice colour patterns, and it has actually. It's almost stripy, which is quite interesting. But it's getting frogged. I know, all of it, yes, all of it. I'm going to frog it because it's just really wonky and I don't like it, so I want to make it even. And I think the difference I made with the Sophie scarf that has worked is I put a stitch marker on the right side, so I always knew I was increasing on the right side. This one just increases all over the shop. It's just really wonky, so I'm not proud of it. If I'm not proud of it, then I don't want it, so it's getting frogged. It's living in my little crochet. Crochet is my therapy bag. Got this off Vinted, I think. Cute, isn't it? Right, that's that one. What else have we got? We've got autumn blanket. Maybe we should title this frog or finished. This is going to get finished, but not anytime soon. This was my autumn blanket, so as you can see, it's all lovely autumnal colours. And it was by Nana's Crafty Home, I think. And it was her Autumn Rhapsody blanket, I want to say. So you can see it's quite textured. I'm using the old Stylecraft leftovers for that. Got my little shade card here with all the colours on it. You can see. And that's living in my Lift 109 bag, which Lift 109 is Battersea Power Station. So you can see there a picture of the power station. And the power station used to be a power station, and is now a big fancy shopping mall, and you can go up in a lift at one of the chimneys to the very top. They've got like a viewing platform. It's really cool. It's a really, really fun day out. So that's my Lift 109 bag. What else have we got? We've got another hospital blanket. And this is the one that uses this 6 hook, which I've lost, so I can't finish it. In fact, I might just buy another size 6 hook. Size 6 hook. This one's coming along much better. This is another hospital blanket. So I should have said the other corner to corner blanket was a hospital blanket, so I make them for the hospital. And as you can see, this one's a lot bigger. In fact, it's nearly finished. Look, I've just got this corner left to do, but I've lost my hook. So must buy another hook. But this is just self-striping yarn. And it's in these lovely blue colours. I thought this would be nice for a chap. And it's corner to corner. It's very simple. And it's coming along sort of really well. And this is much more drapey than the other one. So I think it is the hook size. So I think I will start the other one with another hook again. So it'll be a frogget, the other one. This one's going to get finished though, but I just need to get another hook. The yarn is some random yarn with, look at this, completely blank ball band that I bought off, it's not in there, is it? Where did I buy it? I bought it off eBay. Yeah, it's definitely not in there. It's not in there, is it? No. No. I don't know where it's gone. I've got a feeling I took it out to another project, but which project? I guess is as good as mine, really. Right, that's that one. Oh my god, the number of bags out here is getting ridiculous. Don't even know what's in that bag. What is in that bag? I think that's a haul from somewhere. Oh yes, there's a haul from somewhere. What's in this one? That one's empty. This one. What's this one? God, I don't even know what half these things are. Oh, this is so bad. I'm so bad for this. This was Botanical Yarn. And it's some pattern or other. Magical Garden Scarf. Gosh, I've got no memory of this at all. How strange. Let's see the picture. Wow. Very long. I've obviously got 2 skeins of this yarn. And I've kept a hook in it as well. Oh, I've kept a hook in there. Brilliant. So it's a size 4 hook. So yes, this is this one, which I don't know what to do. Oh, I'm feeling a bit overwhelmed now. Maybe this was a bad idea. So this is this one. Don't love that. What should I do? Frog or finish? What do you think? I'm thinking frog, you know. It's not very exciting, is it? It's a bit like the Inner Whirl scarf, which is making me think this is not very exciting. It's a very similar pattern, actually, with the looks of it. What do you think? Frog or finish? It's a bit boring, isn't it? I think I should frog it. Let me know what you think. Well, I have kept the hook and the pattern together, so that's quite unusual for me, so that's a bit of a bonus. Anyway, that's that one. I've then got this little basket with some fingerless gloves in it, which I've featured on here before. And I've made one glove, although I haven't sewn it up yet, but it's going to look like that. And it matches a scarf I've got. And I think that's really sweet little glove. So I've got to make the other one, which is why it's in the basket. I've got my, oh my god, this shawl. This shawl's been on the go for ages. You've definitely seen this one before. This one I started, oh gosh, well, at least 2 years ago with some yarn that I bought in Stuttgart in Germany. And it's this shawl, which is the Trillium shawl, which I think was a, yes, Cascade Yarns pattern. And it's a 2-row repeat again, very easy. Got all these lovely little puff stitches. You can see there, those little puff stitches, they're all puffy, really cute. And I had to buy a second roll of yarn, which I've got this much left. So there's not really that far to go in this one. It's not the softest wool in the world, it's a bit scratchy, which is why I haven't really progressed it to the end. But I really must finish that one because it's been in pile for a long time now. And it's very easy, so there's no excuse not to. So that's that little basket. Gosh, I'm putting all sorts in here. Then I've got this sort of, not quite a project, but 2 balls caked up, which I started something with and then frogged. So this Attic Spin Dye yarn from lovely Amanda. And when I bought it, not Amanda, Angela, she was wearing a lovely like stained glass cowl. And I said to her, oh, I love your cowl. And she said, oh, it's made using these. And I was like, right, I have to buy those. What's the pattern? And she said, oh, it's just a stained glass pattern. It's really easy. Can I find a pattern that's really easy to do that'll make it? No, I can't. So I've been hunting and hunting for a pattern. I think I did start one and then figured it was not the right pattern. Frogged it, hence why they've been wrapped like this. But yeah, I want to find something to do with these next. So these are not quite a whip, but they're on the horizon to be worked with. So that's those 2. I've got this shawl here. Not shawl, scarf. I've got far too many scarves on the go, this is the problem. And this was with Bellica Yarns, I think. Yeah, Bellica Yarns. Funny the things you remember, isn't it? Bellica Yarns, which I bought somewhere. I will show somewhere. And it was £12, which I thought was very good. And I've got these 2 skeins of it. But I lost the pattern, so don't know what pattern this is. I'm wondering if I can figure it out. But I think it might have to be a frog because I don't have the pattern, which is really annoying. Yeah, I think that's a frog. Just ridiculous. Right. Okay. What else have we got? Coming to the end of it now, I think. We've got this one. Oh, this one. So this was my Year of Granny Squares project, which I did for about 6 months and then got a bit bored, to be perfectly blunt. So I've got all these springtime squares, spring colours. I've got all these summery ones, nice summery colours. And then I've got these autumn ones, which I've just started doing. Well, I say just started doing it. Last time I worked this, I just started doing it. It's just living in my M&S bag. How exciting. So I'm doing the autumn colours, and I was doing 1 a week, and I was keeping up really well. And then I think I just got bored, to be honest with you, and stopped. And now the thought of trying to catch up is just too overwhelming, so I'm just leaving it until I've got more time, which who knows what that'll be. So that's my Year of Granny Squares, and I'll show you the book. It's by Callie Melita. If I can find the book, Year of Granny Squares. Year of Granny, I know there. This book here, Year of Granny Squares, and I've got as far as square number 34. Oops, 34. Yes, I did that one, Bonfire. And then I'm on to this one, which is Aloe Vera Swirl. That's lovely, isn't it? So yeah, I need to pick that up at some point, but I don't know when. Maybe when I finish Wild Shore, I'll go back to it. I do like to have a blanket on the go. Speaking of blankets on the go, I've got a book blanket. Oh, there it is. Oh, chairs land on it. Ugh. So living in my San Francisco bag. I love this bag. It's got all things to do with San Francisco on it, isn't it cool? Both in San Francisco. Is my book blanket, which is coming along really nicely actually. So this year I think I've so far read like 10 or 11 books. This is my book blanket so far, which is just coming along beautifully. I love it. So basically every time I read a book, I crochet a square that matches the cover of the book. And you're going to ask me what these books are now, and I can't remember what the first one is. That wasn't the first one, this was the first one. This was Would I Lie to You by something like Alia Ali Aziz or something. This one was Complicit by Nikki French. Then we have Atmosphere by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I should tell you a bit about each of them. So Would I Lie to You is a story about, and skip ahead if you don't want to listen to stuff about books, totally understandable. Ah, it's nice. Do you like my mug? This is my Dotted Designs mug. It's cool, isn't it? Yes, so Would I Lie to You by Ali Azal or Zalal or something. Would I Lie to You was a story about a woman who gets into financial difficulties, can't tell her husband for various reasons, and ends up in a web of lies trying to cover up her financial mess that she's in. Really good book. I really enjoyed that one. This one was Complicit by Nikki French, and this was a story about a lady who, at the beginning of the book, she's at a dead body, and you've no idea the circumstances of why this body is a dead body, and the book kind of backtracks and covers up the events up to this person's death. This one was Atmosphere by Taylor Jenkins Reid, which was really good. It was a story about two women who are in NASA in the 80s, and they fall in love, which of course in the 80s was very taboo. And it follows their story of being a couple, a lesbian couple in NASA in the 80s. This one was Insomnia by Sarah Pinborough, and Insomnia was a story about a lady who, I can't remember the names of the characters in any of these, but she, her mother went a bit doolally when she was 40 and ended up somehow with a brain injury. And then this girl who's the daughter, who's now a grown woman, is approaching 40 as well, and she starts like thinking she's going mad, so she keeps seeing things and hearing things, and you're not quite sure, is her husband gaslighting her or is she really going mad? And that's quite a good story actually, and quite a good twist in it. So that was Insomnia by Sarah Pinborough. This one was, what was this one? I'm gonna have to look it up. Oh, what was it? Oh, that's such a shame, I can't remember. I was doing so well as well. Who was it? What was it? Oh, was it? No. Was it Coming Home for Christmas? Let's have a look. Books. Oh yeah, it was Coming Home for Christmas by Patricia Scanlon. And this was a very, so I read this at the airport. I finished this one at the airport and then went to start a new one, and I had nothing downloaded on my Kindle apart from this Coming Home for Christmas by Patricia Scanlon, which is a very throwaway book. It was very easy to read. It was a nice little story. It was quite short, and yeah, it was a very easy read, but yeah, just right for a flight. Then we have, I don't have to think now because look at my notes. Then we have The Shadow Wife by Diane Chamberlain, and that was a really thought-provoking story about a man whose wife suffered a brain aneurysm during childbirth, so gave birth to the baby, but then she was brain damaged afterwards, and she is in a home, and meanwhile he kind of falls in with the wife's best friend, and they start an affair. The best friend gets pregnant, so the best friend is pregnant by her best friend's husband, even though the best friend is still alive and in this kind of medical trauma state. So yeah, so quite a thought-provoking book. Then we have A Killer in Paradise by Tom Hindle. Not thought-provoking at all, just kind of like a trashy beach read. Sorry, Tom Hindle, if you're listening, but it was a very good trashy beach read. I really enjoyed it, and it was a story about what was the circumstances? They were on an island. It was I read two books that were about that. So I read this one, which was the Tom Hindle one, and then this one, which was, no, not this one. Oh, I've missed one out. Have I missed one out? The Club? Oh, I haven't got as far as The Club. The one I haven't gone down is The Club. So this Tom Hindle one, Killer in Paradise, and then The Club by Ellery Lloyd, which I haven't done the square for yet. We're both based on exotic, expensive luxury holidays, and there's a killer in the midst because people are dying. That's the premise. And then, of course, it's like trying to find out who the killer is before anybody else dies. So yeah, that was quite good. Then we have this one, which was called The Names by Florence Knapp. It was brilliant, really good. So it's a story about a lady called Cora. I do remember her name. And Cora lives in an abusive marriage, and she has a baby, which is her second baby, and she goes to register the baby's name on the birth certificate, and she has a bit of a moment where she can't decide whether to call him the name that she wants to call him, or the name that her son has suggested calling him, or daughter, is it, whichever, or the name that her husband wants to call him, knowing full well that if she doesn't choose the husband's name, the husband is going to go mental and probably beat her up. So she has this kind of pivotal moment where she has to make a decision of what name to use. So the book then splits into 3 and follows the story of this child, based on the name that was given to them, whether it was her name, her husband's name, or the daughter's name. And there's like 3 parallel storylines. It's really clever, really cleverly written, very good book. Very much enjoyed it and very much recommend that one. And that was The Names by Florence Knapp. Then I read The Club by Ellery Lloyd, which we talked about. And I've just finished The Correspondent by Virginia Evans. And it was a really good book as well. So it's a story about Sybil, who is a retired judge's clerk. And she could have been a judge, but back in the day, women weren't allowed to be judges. Bizarre. But true. So she's a judge's clerk, and they kind of run this kind of judgery business together. Anyway, so she's nearing the end of her life, and she doesn't really do like social media or anything. She writes letters. So this is what she does, is she writes letters. So if her, I don't know, her kettle broke, she would write to the manufacturer of the kettle with a letter saying, you know, I'm very disappointed in your kettle breaking. And then typically what tends to happen when she writes letters, people write back. So the whole book is the story of her life written in the form of letters to and from people. It's really good, very good premise, really nice idea, and yeah, very much enjoyed it. And that was book 10 of the year, so I've done quite well so far. So these are my book squares, but I haven't done the last 2. So I think I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Yeah, I've done 8. So yeah, coming along nicely. But you look at the colours in it, isn't it just gorgeous, isn't it? So very happy with that. That's going to be ongoing all year, obviously. Oh, and it's all just done as Stylecraft leftovers, and I'm doing the joining colour. I'm doing Join As You Go. So it's just a granny square with Join As You Go in Hint of Silver by Stylecraft Specialty K. And I think that brings us to the end of the whips, or the whips that I want to talk about anyway, because I've got a few cross-stitch ones to go as well, but I'm not going to drag them out. And I have got some more bags over there. What's in that? Oh yeah, my socks. Oops. Right, that's an empty bag. That was a good one. So this one has got my socks in it, or my sock singular. So this is coming along. It's like the slowest sock in the world. So it is coming along. It's just not coming along very quickly. And I need to work out how and when to do the toe. I have made socks before, but not for a long time. So I've forgotten how to do the toe. But look at it. Look at that. Isn't it lovely wool? It's Madrigal Yarns, I believe. I think I've got the label in here. Have I got the label? Maybe not. Is that the label there? Oh, I don't have the label. That's a different colour wool completely. No label. Anyway, it's the Winnick Mum sock book. This one, Super Socks. And it's a really good book for beginners. So it's got like really good picture diagram to every single step of the way through. My only criticism is that at the end, when you do the toe, let's see if I can find where the toe is. It goes, oh, it doesn't actually, so it tells you, so it says now we're going to graft the toes using Kitchener stitch. So I actually followed the online tutorial, and the online tutorial just said, now we're going to finish the toes using Kitchener stitch. The end. I was like, what is Kitchener stitch? If you've never heard of Kitchener stitch, you've no idea what it is. You don't know what you don't know, right? However, the book does, to be fair, explain what it is and how to do it. So that's good. So I can do that when I get to the toes, because I remember the toe just being a right nightmare to do, and I just didn't know what I was doing, and I wasn't very happy with it, although it does look like the toe here. So my toe was actually not too bad. Looks a bit lumpy, but I think it's okay. So yeah, that was my other sock that I made, which unfortunately was too small for me, and when I stretched it over my big fat calf, it went snap. Yes, not very excited about that, I can tell you. That's it. So this has been quite long. This has been 45 minutes, so I'm only going to cut out a couple of minutes, so it's quite a long one. But I hope you enjoyed seeing all my whips. Hopefully have a couple of them finished by the next time I talk to you. You never know. And with that, I shall bid you goodbye and wish you a lovely, lovely day. I hope if it's Mother's Day, you're thoroughly spoilt by your offspring. And enjoy the lovely weather. And I'll see you soon. Bye.